First day underway, knowing that the baseball season is just right around the corner.
Yeah, it is. We got some bad weather out there, but we'll get a lot of work done inside. And it's the day we've been waiting for since last year. And so 3 weeks before we know it, it'll be here.
Do you feel any pressure being the ace of the staff? I mean, you will be the guy going into this season. Do you feel any pressure?
No. I know we've got a lot of good guys behind me that will be pitching on Saturdays and Sundays and be throwing, in a relief or midweek. So. I just try to give our team a chance to win, try to throw good 6-7 innings, and hope that we can score some runs.
You mixed and matched in that role last year some too. How did your mentality change going into this year?
I think it does help, getting to pitch on some Friday nights last year. I drew some pretty good games, good matchups last year, but Goose was our guy last year, but hopefully we have more than just one guy this year. Hopefully we have 2 or 3 guys of that caliber. So I'm looking forward to what the guys, all the hard work they put in this offseason, and hopefully it pays off for us.
How do you feel about the overall depth of the pitching staff this year?
I feel like we've got, last year I thought we had some pretty good depth going into the season. Then we had some unforeseen things that guys were going to throw certain innings and they, got hurt. So I think this year we're pretty healthy. So I think we've got some guys with experiences that were, some freshmen last year between Alex Bostic and Drew Moore, your guys like Batesy coming back now. So I think we've got some guys that can be really good one-inning matchup guys for us, and new kids coming in too.
For all the things that were surrounding Coach Leggett, if he was going to be back this year or, if he was going to be gone, did that affect you at all, or did it affect any of the team? And how good is it to have him back for another season?
Man's in the Hall of Fame. He knows what he's doing. So we're not too worried about that. We trust in him. We have a good time with him, and it doesn't affect us. We know that he's going to be back, and he's our coach. He's the reason why we came here.
The guys pressing on the team, just knowing that more years removed from this program going to Omaha.
It's a different ball game now. Everybody in the ACC is pretty good. There's no bad Virginia Tech teams or bad Duke teams anymore. So there's really good midweek teams that play each week. Like the Kennesaw States of the world that make the Super Regional. So there's not many bad teams anymore. There's a lot of parity in college baseball. So it takes you have to play good every day. You can't just show up to the field just because you have Clemson on your chest anymore and expect to win. And I think that's one thing that we learned the hard way last year. So hopefully this year we are prepared to play all 56 games and have a good year.
The hitters appear to be excited about the new baseball and the baseball that you get to throw. So what are your thoughts?
I like it because it's like a minor league baseball or a pro baseball. It's a little less seam, less cut. So I like it personally because it moves more. I'm a 2-seam guy anyway, so that helps me out. And I know most guys feel the same way. Because those old balls, you never knew what kind of. Sometimes the seams were hard, sometimes they were soft, and they cut your fingers up. So I like the smaller seams better.
Does a smaller, lower seam in some microscopic way help the movement of the ball?
It does. It's less friction, so the ball, if you get on top of it, it moves more, in my opinion, in my personal experience. But, hopefully it flies out more too.
Now that you're further removed from surgery, what can we see maybe a little different or refine in your repertoire?
I'm always going to be a fastball command guy. Hopefully it maybe has a little bit more on it on most days, hopefully. But I'm always going to be a fastball changeup guy. But this offseason I really worked on throwing a breaking ball, between a curveball and a little bit of a cutter / slider. So, hopefully, I'll never throw 40 of them a game, but hopefully I can throw them enough to get lefties out. Last year I had some trouble getting lefties out, before 4 or 5 pitches. So hopefully I can get them out early in counts and stay in games longer.
Appreciate it.